Did you do it?
It's live. You know, you can go on there and we can make sure.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Hey guys.
Just a second.
Welcome back to Fielitz Family Fun. Today's live. We're having a little technical difficulties here.
Yeah, we messed up something.
I think it's an age thing more than anything.
Make sure my volume's all the way down on here.
Yeah, we don't want to listen to ourselves. It'd be weird. If you're just joining us, I don't know if you saw, but because we're using a new camera, we forgot to check to see where the stream was coming from, so we had a separate link. And
we messed it up a little.
We messed it up a little bit. So we expect a few minutes before anybody actually finds the live and joins in.
Right? We biffed it.
But in the meantime, I got a little drink.
I have coffee, legitimate coffee.
Like, yeah, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Well,
usually I don't have coffee in my coffee mug, but I swear it is right now.
That's true. I'm sure B-Dog would say something about it. He's good about pointing it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been busy all morning, and we basically, well, I rushed to get everything set up as usual because just unprepared all the time. All the time.
Unprepared and late.
She was just telling me she's got notes written down. And
So what we're doing today is Keeping Up with the Griffins, our friends Keeping Up with the Griffins. They created last year this heart-to-heart challenge.
Right.
And this year they're doing it again, a little bit different. And like so many more channels are participating in it.
Yeah,
so
it's
many.
Pretty cool.
There's a ton. So we'll link as many as we know. After this, I'll go back and I'll do the description and stuff, and I'll link as many channels that I know are doing it. But if you go to Keeping Up with the Griffins channel, on their heart-to-heart video, they've got like tons of channels listed down there that participated in this, and it's a really nice thing to do for Valentine's Day because we love each other. But we wanted to do it live, see what the answers are going to be, especially because he doesn't know the questions.
I've read the questions quickly
read through them, so who knows what he'll say.
I'm also dealing with a little bit of a nose thing. Excuse me. So I wanted to address that too.
He's a little sick.
Listen, we have 3 kids, all of which are in some sort of school now. And if you're a parent, you know they're all booger factories, and you just get sick. There's no two ways about it.
At least one person in our home has been sick since November. Never stops.
That's true. The other thing I want to point out is there is a substantial delay between the video that we're doing live and when it's showing up on the computer. We have 2 screens going here.
I have the computer so that I can kind of see where we are for you guys versus where we are in real life. So it's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's quite a big delay. Yeah,
it's a lot. Yeah.
So if you're asking a question or something, it might take us a moment to acknowledge it. So
yeah, and also all 3 kids are home. So they might pop in and out.
Oh, I feel like it's any moment Max is going to wake up.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Barging in like the Hulk. So, yeah. So, what have you been doing all morning?
I did the dishes.
Oh.
I took a shower.
Lovely.
It was my big day.
Wow.
My big Saturday plans.
Big Saturday plans. That's true. I was laughing just before so we just did our taxes, and we're usually pretty good about getting a refund because we're terrible at saving money. Mm-hmm. And I got so excited when I was like, oh my God, we need to buy a carpet runner. And then I was like, yep, we're old. We're excited about carpet. Instead of like, yeah, we're going on a trip. We're going on vacation.
Well, we're doing that too.
That is true.
We're going to Jamaica.
Yeah, but that's because your parents have gracefully purchased it for the family.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
we'll tell you guys all about that when it comes. It's like in May.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. But there'll be lots of Jamaica videos, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've kind of been slacking on the channel. Our lives got like stupid busy for a while there.
Yeah, I mean, up to Christmas, right?
Yeah, but even after Christmas, like all through January, there was just like stuff going on.
Yeah, something either.
But we're catching up now.
Trying to, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put some more effort in.
Well, I feel like we're the house has sort of settled down a little bit, but now my garage work is like ramped up exponentially. So I've been so busy. Like I come home from work and I'm in the garage.
Well, he has dinner with us first.
It's true. I've been making a habit. It's our like New Year's resolution to make sure that we all sit at the table as a family. It's a new thing that's sort of become very important to me, and I enjoy it. The kids did fight us quite a bit in the beginning.
Yeah, but now they know, like it's dinner time when we sit here and they ask to be excused. They're so polite.
I know, it's so weird. Like, whose kids are these? But it's nice because I get to hear about their day. Excuse me. And, they tell us what's going on and what they're doing in school.
Yeah.
So I like it. So we got anyone yet?
Yeah, there's some people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You chat and say hello?
No, there's no chat.
3 watching now. We'll scroll up. Let's see. What do we got? Anyone in the chat?
Sweetie, you can see.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Saturday afternoon. Everyone's busy.
It depends, yeah. It's true. And then no one got our notification since we changed the link. Sorry, guys, again.
Changed the link like 4 times in a matter of minutes.
Oh, man. I need like one of those mute buttons, like on the radio.
When you cough?
Yeah, so I can like hack up a lot.
Yeah, man, rein it in. It's gross.
Rein it in.
I love you, but it's gross. This is a whole love video.
Yeah,
for Valentines Day.
Oh, you're disgusting. I'm so glad you showered for a change.
I shower.
I was just trying to think of something like you were just saying. Gross.
Gross. Should we start answering questions? There's 14 of them.
There are 14. Wow. So that's the other thing. Like I said, she wrote notes down. She's got like whole stories of all the questions.
They're not whole stories. I mean,
they might as well be.
Just in case I forget something.
What do you get? Like our anniversary, she forgets it all the time.
I don't. That's not nice.
I don't know. Oh, we have a Cecilia here. What are you doing?
Oh, do you want to come say hi?
She's like the camera operator.
I will come hi when it's done with this.
Okay. Sorry you guys couldn't see that, or maybe good thing you guys couldn't see it.
She says she might come say hi later.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we can start some questions. I mean, people will pop in. We don't,
Honey, this video is about us and our love.
I know, but I enjoy the chit chat from the.
You're gonna have to chit chat with me.
All right, I can do that.
All right, you want to read the first question?
I will read the first question.
Numero uno.
Try to at least. Mute button.
This
Okay.
is so gross.
Would you have it any other way?
Yeah.
Listen, I did my hair for you. I mean, I could have made it look like the live the other day.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Mm.
In case you guys did catch that live, I still haven't gotten a haircut.
Yeah.
Because I'm just lazy. I don't know. All right, let me see what we got here. I'm glad you printed it out so big so I could see it.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. We're getting old,
Speak for yourself. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Are we going to answer these, like, are we both? Well, I guess the first one we can't both answer.
Yeah, I mean, some of them we don't both need to answer.
All right. All right, so the first one says, what is your anniversary date and how long have you been together? Now, I don't know how long we've been together. I never really thought about it long enough to figure that out.
I know the answer to that.
I think you only really figure it out because you knew how old you were when we moved to Florida.
Yeah. We've been dating since 2006. So that is 17 years. That's so mean. 17 years we've been together. We've been married for 11 of those.
Okay.
So, yeah, it took him 6 years to propose.
Whoa.
That's right, I said it.
Listen, you have to make sure these things are right.
We were young. I was 19 when we started dating.
Well, listen, I probably would have taken longer as well, but the funny story about it is her grandfather told me he was going to break my kneecaps unless I did something.
He's a big
and that is a true story. He did. He took me to the side. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, you better do something. I'm going to break your kneecaps. I need a little warming up. I can get into his voice. It's usually quite funny. It's usually like a, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. My grandpa's 90 years old.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's funny. He didn't mean it, I don't think. Maybe he did, I don't know. I think he said something similar to my father about marrying my mom.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you know what else is funny? When I asked your dad if I could marry you.
Oh, the Griffins are here. Hey, Griffins.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
When I asked your dad if I could marry you, he said, "Are you sure?
Oh.
Are you sure you want to do that?"
Thanks, Dad.
Maybe he was warning me.
Yeah. But our anniversary, I don't think we said either, is March 30th, 2012. It's coming up. Coming up pretty soon.
That is true. Which means I better find a gift.
Yeah.
This is the year of steel.
Yeah, 11 years of steel.
Every year I try to get her the traditional anniversary gift.
Yeah.
Because we've been together so long, we have a house, we have a family. We basically have.
Yeah, we don't need much.
Everything we need.
I still don't need an anniversary gift.
Yeah, okay. If I come home without an anniversary gift, how do you guys think that's going to go? Comment below. Like, if I don't bring a card or flowers or anything, you're just going to be like, oh, okay. What do you think?
I don't know. Try it and see.
Oh, do you want me to try it? Listen, the garage is heated. I'll just drag a bed out there and sleep a few days before.
No. All right, number 2.
Number 2, okay.
Tell us the story of the first time you saw each other. And this is a tricky question for us because we have known each other a lot longer than we've been dating.
Yeah, you were a baby like the first time I saw you.
I wasn't a baby. I was like 12 or 13 years old. I was young. Baby. But I can tell like the first story that I remember.
All right, let's hear it.
You know this story, but you have no memory of it. He has no memory of this. But for me and my sister, it's like a very, very vivid memory for both of us. But I was in high school. I think you had already graduated.
Okay.
But I was in high school, and my boyfriend and I, who happened to be a friend of his, had just broken up, and I was a teenager, and I was sad, and I was crying. And my sister was like, you know what? I know this guy, and he has a car. Let me call him. He'll come pick us up. Picks us up from school with one of his friends, Mark, who is now my brother-in-law.
Okay.
Oh, my phone. I should turn that on silent. Anyway, he picked us up and we went to like a puppy store and we played with puppies, and then we went to the mall where we ran into my mother when I was ditching school.
Right.
She didn't care. I didn't get in trouble. I don't know. But that was like a fun day for me. I was sad, and then him and his friend came and got me and my sister, and we just went and had fun all day. And we ended up married. They ended up married.
Yeah, but our story's more complicated than that.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, after that was like the last time I saw you.
Well, we were friends, but like he always had a thing for me, and I didn't reciprocate.
Yeah.
But eventually I was like, hey, wow, this guy's really great.
I've been chasing her since 2002.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But I moved to Florida for college, and he followed me down there, and I was like, wow.
I followed you?
Yeah.
Maybe I followed Mark.
Maybe you did. I don't know. Whoever he was following, I got to know him, and I decided he was a wonderful guy. And he was the guy for me.
You still think that?
Most days.
Most days. I mean, maybe that's a good tip, right, guys? I mean, honesty is the biggest part of being married, and married long. Oh, we have a Cecilia pop in here.
She drew us a picture.
Ooh.
To Mom, I love you. That's my picture. It's beautiful. Rainbows and hearts. A beautiful face. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks, Boo.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I want you to answer this one.
Okay.
What qualities or traits do you see in me, and what's your favorite?
You want me to go first or you?
Oh, I have to answer that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So me?
Yeah, you go first.
So my favorite quality of yours is how motivated and driven and determined you are. Like, if there's something you want, nothing stops you. Like, you're gonna get it.
Even to a fault where it annoys you?
Sometimes, yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, even, whether it's, I want to take the kids on this little weekend getaway, but we have not $1 to our name. He's out there hustling, trying to make money to be able to do it. I mean, anything he wants, he just works his butt off to get. And, you know, even when you're working on cars, it's like the machine can't beat him. He's gonna work and work and work until he gets it done and gets it done right. And that is my favorite thing about you, even if it bothers me sometimes.
Oh, well, that's a lot of qualities and traits. What's your favorite one?
I just said your motivation and your drive.
Oh, okay. Motivation. Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy, what you looking at?
The camera.
No, you're looking.
Oh, I was looking at the paper here.
No, you.
He was looking ahead in the questions to see if he could figure some answers out.
The director was just yelling at me. Apparently, I wasn't looking at the right place. Sorry, director. Won't happen again.
Anyway, what's your favorite trait of mine?
Your butt.
Susie's giggling over there.
I hope everyone else can hear that.
That's not real.
That's not real. Let's see.
That's all I'm good for?
No. You know, I saw this question and I was trying to think of like what it is about you that you know that I love so much, and I couldn't really pinpoint it in one thing, but I did think that I love how combative you are. And
Did I fight you?
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, and you know, is there something about a woman that just that just kind of like gives in, like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Like,
yeah, you never wanted a woman like that.
I do appreciate the pushback, and again, I think sometimes we argue about it and we fight about it, but it's not like we're really angry. We're just
so you love that I'm not a doormat.
Basically, yeah. I mean, you're. I think because of it too, you're a great mother because of it too.
Oh, thanks.
You know?
Yeah.
But I think that's one of my favorite traits about you. I just got this rubber pencil from the director.
And I got some Valentine's Day bags.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. All right, what do we got going on? We got some more people joining the
there's some people. There's some
live
people
stream
on there.
Are you gonna chit chat there too? We can just answer on this one.
I don't see no one.
You can't see the people. It's not like a two-way video chat. Silly girl. Okay, should we do the next question?
Let's do it, yeah.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned from each other? This is number 4, by the way.
Mommy, what are you watching?
Have you learned any lessons from me?
Yeah.
What are you
have?
watching?
I have.
All right, what is it?
What I've learned from you mostly is I am an incredibly large introvert.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell anyone anything about my business as I sit here on YouTube talking about my relationship, but I am an introvert. I will never just walk up to a random person and start a conversation. I'm shy, like the shyest person on the planet.
Yeah, but so am I.
No, I don't see you that way.
Really?
Like, we'll go out somewhere and he'll talk to anyone about anything. Mommy. And for me, like, I try to learn from you to be more open and be more extroverted, because otherwise I would have no one in my life.
It's true. I'm constantly trying to invite people or acquaintances that we know over.
And I always say no.
She's always telling you no. There's always some kind of excuse, like the house is messy, or I haven't bathed, or...
What's it?
What is that?
That's what's happening now. It's just on a little delay.
That doesn't look like what's...
Oh, now I see. Look, Cecilia's making funny faces. Yeah. And like I said, guys, there's quite a big delay in the stream between the camera and what we see on YouTube itself. So Cecilia's making some funny faces into the camera trying to figure it out.
What have you learned from me? Did I teach you any lessons?
How to make a roux.
What?
Baking. I don't know.
I don't know how to bake.
What have you taught me? How to stay in the house? I don't... What have you taught me?
I don't know.
Gosh, I'm going to be in so much trouble with all these questions.
You're not in trouble. I just love you more than you love me.
That's not even true. How dare you? Maybe I already knew everything. You couldn't possibly teach me anything else.
Mommy,
can't teach an old dog new tricks, as they say.
Mommy, you smell good.
Oh, thanks. I bathed. So you've learned nothing from me. Okay.
I've learned how to dress better, perhaps, because you always yell at me. I mean, I would just, I'd wear my tank top everywhere, cut off holy jeans. I do. I can't wait for Jamaica to bust out my tank top again. Bust out the guns. Oh, sorry. I can't help myself sometimes, guys.
Oh, my. Okay. Anyway. Number 5. How do you define love?
You want me to?
Yeah.
Well,
we both can, but I've been going first for a little.
Is it want to know how I define, like, how I express our love?
What's love mean to you? Like, what is love to you?
I don't know if there's a way to describe it as much as it's like, excuse me, just a feeling you have. Like, love to me is I feel comfortable with you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, I guess it's hard to describe. So it's
comfort.
It's comfort, yeah. And I think it's easier to explain once you're a parent. Like, there's like something about even like when you see your kids for the first time, like you don't know them, right? But you feel something towards them that's just the same way. It's comfort. Like, this is, for lack of a better word, like it's mine. Like, I know it sounds weird that this is mine. My woman, get away. But yeah, I think it's just sort of like comfort, right?
Yeah.
I'm past the age of feeling butterflies in my tummy, but I think it's just sort of comfort.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, it's a trust thing.
Yeah.
Like you need to be able to trust each other, and you need to make me happy far more than you make me sad.
Well, that would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. Because, everybody fights, everybody has trouble, but as long as there are more happy days than sad days, you're doing okay.
Right. Try to never go to bed angry.
Yeah, well, we do sometimes. Because you're a sleepy guy.
I know. I can sit around and be like, I don't care.
But we really don't fight that much.
That's true. We bicker.
We bicker a lot, but there's never like a big blow-up fight. Very rarely. We
might add a little flair to it sometimes. Like when family's around. I think it's funny.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny to fight in front of people.
Well, it's not even a fight. It's like, it's an inflation of the act, which makes me laugh when they're like, oh my God.
I guess.
Anyway,
number 6. This is a fun one. How did having children change you as a couple?
Well, it definitely pushed us aside.
Yeah. Yeah, we are busy. We are broke. I don't know, it's
tired.
Always noisy. We're tired.
Haven't been able to watch adult television in 8 years.
Yeah, and that's not to say we don't love our children. I love them more than anything, and I never regret having them.
Right.
But I say this a lot, I can't remember what we did pre-kids. Like, I don't even remember my life back then.
It's true, yeah.
I don't know how we passed our time.
I think television, going out.
Yeah, we had more disposable income back then.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't trade it for the world, having the children.
No, never.
They bring more joy than they do anguish. But, yeah, I think because of it, and some people would say that it's maybe to a fault, but we have more focused our lives on taking care of them and making sure that they're raised to be proper human beings and well taken care of. And, because of it, perhaps, we've had some strain on our relationship.
We've pushed our relationship to the side a little bit.
But in the end, I think it makes us stronger. And, we've always sort of tried to make sure we were both okay. And we've both had our lows with it. But, children can be really rough on a relationship.
Yeah, they take
especially
your
when
focus
there's
and
multiples
your time.
too,
But I've always said, and this is something my mom always said about her and my dad, it's me and him against the world. So, like, yes, we may have differing opinions on parenting or whatever, but we always have to form a united front, and we always have to put each other first.
Yeah.
Like, we are a team.
Right.
And that's how we make it work.
I think the hardest thing when you become a new parent too is changing or switching your thought, right? Because when you're in your late teens or early 20s when you're getting married and all of those stuff.
You're an idiot.
You're like, yeah, we're gonna go out to the bar, we're gonna go to a restaurant, eat dinner, and it you still want to do those things, and it takes a flip almost to be like, no, I'm gonna stay home, and you're comfortable sitting on the couch holding your child.
Watch Bluey with the kids.
Yeah, I mean
it's a fun
different.
Friday night.
I know some people struggle with it. Like we go on vacations or something, and everyone else might want to get rid of their kids, and we're like, no, we want to have fun with our kids, and to each his own. But I think that's sort of why we've gotten to this point.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What movie or sitcom would you like? What movie or sitcom would you like our relationship and marriage to be similar to?
Well,
Married with Children.
Why? He was horrible to her.
I know.
He's horrible to her.
It's like the most craziest.
Can I tell you?
Our Family Guy. I know. I've got it.
What?
Bluey.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of are like Bluey.
It's true.
But I think I read that question wrong. I was like comparing our current relationship to what a show would be, not what I want it to be. And I was thinking Everybody Loves Raymond, because he's always like, I know it's like an old show, but he was always like, causing trouble and getting into craziness. And the wife was always like just exasperated with him. And I feel like that's us. And the episode where they go on vacation and the suitcase is at the bottom of the stairs and no one brings it up.
Oh, that's us.
That is my life.
Yeah.
I just pile the stairs up with stuff, and 4 other people in this house walk up and down, and not a single person takes anything.
This is turning into a complaint video.
No, sorry, but that's the sitcom that I feel
sorry,
like we
guys,
are.
that you have to sit through this.
Where Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay.
And like their in-laws were always there. Our in-laws are always here.
Always, yeah. Again, I like having people around. You're the one that's...
No, I do too. I don't know.
Okay.
Not all the time.
Yeah, I guess, which show we'd want it to be like, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I see our lives as Bluey. Like when we watch Bluey. If you guys ever seen the cartoon Bluey.
Bunch of cartoon dogs.
Yeah. It's like us to a T.
It's like we're watching ourselves
so
in
weird.
cartoon dog.
We often say that we're going to do YouTube videos of like Bluey in real life. Just to, it's funny. All right. What is something you think we both have in common?
This one was hard for me. I feel like we are very similar people. Like, I'll be thinking something in my head, or we'll both be thinking something, and then one of us says it out loud, and the other one's like, I was just having that exact thought.
Happens a lot.
Like, it's almost like we read each other's mind. I don't know. We have a lot in common. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree. We both like going tropical places.
Yeah.
I mean, vacations and stuff. But yeah, like
we like the same kind of music. We like the same vacations. We like going out to eat when we can.
It's true. We might have different styles when it comes to like home decor and...
Yeah, but I get to pick.
Clothing. Yeah, ultimately, yes. But yeah, I guess in other ways we're very similar with that.
Yeah. Okay. Number 9 out of 14.
Number 9.
What brings you the most joy in our marriage?
That's on me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you. It's you, honey.
Wait, hold on. Before I answer that, do you have something written down?
I do. I do.
She's got notes over here still. Blowing my mind here. Again, I'm a very busy guy. I looked at these questions, but I didn't write notes.
Well, you don't know, though, what makes you happy in our marriage?
Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy seeing you as mom, at least up till 6 p.m. Because after that point,
I'm done. Leave me alone.
Broken down, and you can't handle it anymore. Yeah, I mean...
Well, that's my answer, too. It's seeing you as a dad.
Yeah, I mean...
You make the kids, you make them laugh, you make them smile. you go out of your way to spend as much time as you can with them, and that's wonderful. They're very lucky to have you as a dad, and I am lucky that I got to watch you become a dad.
That's scary, yeah. In the beginning, we had no idea.
You were a different guy.
I know. I see it now. Guys, real quick side note. I found my old camcorder, and I don't know, some of you guys might be too young to remember camcorders. But before you can record digitally on your phone, you had to use these little tapes. And I started going through all these old tapes when we were young, like even high school, and it's weird to see see what we were like.
I mean, we said that before kids, it was a different life.
We were just
we were dumb. We were so dumb. But we had fun.
It's true.
We had our fun, and now we're responsible adults. We did our fun
before we had kids, right? And maybe that's, again, why we were able to push the bars and all that other crazy stuff to the side once we had kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 10.
Do it.
What are some short-term and long-term goals that we have as a couple?
Short-term. I think in the short term, we want to try to, now that the kids are getting a little older, to try to actually do more stuff together.
Yeah.
Dinner dates.
Trying to go out on dates, yeah.
Right. We've been trying to take back the television so we can watch our own shows.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Long term, I think early retirement, move down to St. Thomas or something. Right? Rent scuba gear, or not even scuba gear, snorkel gear, and drink margaritas all day long.
I mean, that sounds pretty magical.
Yeah.
But for me, our long-term goal is like staying healthy. Like,
healthy. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's our new kick.
Big thing lately.
Yeah.
And there will be videos coming out soon that kind of talk about why our health is so important to us right now.
Yeah, we've got a video that we've been we haven't finished. I filmed a lot of the beginning and what we went through, and I'm just trying to think of a way to structure it.
Yeah.
To make it.
And nothing.
Yeah, nothing's
crazy.
Bad.
Don't worry. But yeah, we're on a bit of a health kick at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. But it's good. I think we're both doing very well.
Yeah.
We're doing intermittent fasting.
Mm-hmm.
So after 6 p.m. at night, we don't eat again till about 10:30, 11, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's helped us out quite a bit. So we're doing very good with that, yeah. Well, we got Griffin System. Learning so much about you guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad, guys.
Well, that's why you wanted to do this live.
I wanted to do it live this way, yeah, because it's more fluid than like just kind of editing. Because we would have cut out a lot of the crap. And I know sometimes it's hard to sit through some of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it brings up like weird
Get a little
stories
more personal,
that we're thinking about. Yeah, for sure.
Bring you guys into our lives.
We get to see Cecilia pop in. I mean, she's
here. She was over there tickling my feet.
Yeah, she's tickling her feet. I was trying to keep a straight face while I was getting tickled. But yeah. All right, let's see.
What are we up to, 11?
At this point in time, today, right now, what are you most excited about in this marriage?
Well, my answer for that kind of goes back to the last one with your short-term goal answers. I am excited that we are coming back to us.
Yeah.
It's been kids for years. I mean, close to a decade now. And we did kind of lose each other for a little while there, and I feel like we're coming back. We're getting it back together.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I'd agree. I think we're finally getting to a point in our marriage where we're both, I don't want to say reconnecting, but both like...
Just remembering why we fell in love.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't really need to reconnect. We never disconnected.
I know.
We've always loved each other. We've always been a team. It's just our priorities were not each other for a while there.
Yeah.
But the kids are getting older. They're getting more independent and doing their own things. So now we have more time for us.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm most excited about.
Me too. I think that's really great.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. Oh, we got Jam and Mike. What's up, Mike? Glad you can make it. Again, I'm gonna remind everyone we got a real big delay going on with the camera. So if it takes us a moment to acknowledge that you guys popped in or commented something,
that's why.
Basically why.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. In what ways can we continue to build and strengthen our marriage? Again, I feel like these are all like compounding on the other thing, right? We want to be able to
spend more time together. Communication.
Well,
we're not always that great at that.
Yeah, and maybe to my fault too.
We've been getting better though.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. I think about it all the time. Sometimes it's hard to try to express like how you're feeling or why you're feeling some way, and I don't know why. Like, you should feel comfortable with your spouse to be able to talk about anything. And sometimes I can see...
You said you do earlier.
No, I know. But, I mean, I guess that's why a lot of people go to therapists, too. Because it's like a third party that's not
Therapy
part of you. You can...
I would suggest it for any couple.
I picked up a bunch of things and dumped them on my head.
It's raining crayons. You're so silly. Ugh. Neither of us are actively in therapy right now, but we both have.
I've graduated.
Yeah, we both have been in it, and I think it has helped us. But yeah, I'd recommend it for any couple. Individual therapy. Maybe couple therapy if you want to, but I think you need to... And I was actually just earlier watching Kayla Marr's heart-to-heart video.
Right.
And they were saying the same thing. It's like you need to know yourself. You need to figure you out.
Yeah.
Before you can really... be with another person.
Yeah, I mean, you become a team.
Yeah.
And you're two different people. There's no two ways about it. We're different people.
Yeah.
Aside from the obvious male-female, we're different people. We were raised differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way our brains work are differently. And it's just, sometimes you need that other person to say, like, look, you need to think of it from their point of view. And once you could figure that out, it makes things so much better. Like, it might be like a fight we're about to get into, and then you try to think of, like, from the other person's perspective, like, how are they seeing what you're doing or saying or angry about? And a lot of times you can resolve things just from that, and that's what makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, we're no marriage experts by any means. It's just, this is what's worked for us. You got to kind of figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
The next question I'm actually excited to hear your answer to, because I don't know it.
I saw this question and I knew right away. Like,
you did?
You were going to ask.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What it is, because I've talked about this before, and we are two different.
You know definitively what yours is?
No. All right, so here it goes. It says, what is your love language? Words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality, time, or physical touch? So, I don't do any of those. Well, that's not true.
It's not what you do, it's what you need. Like, what is your personal love language?
I think for me, from you, is as strange as it sounds, would be more like physical touch.
Okay.
Like,
that's not strange.
No. I think it's strange for you to hear it coming from me, because I'm sort of, I don't know how to express that. Right? Because the way I give off is completely different. Like, how do you see, like, how I give off love language?
No, my love language.
No, I know, but I'm asking you how you see me give love language.
Acts of service.
Exactly.
But my actual love language is quality time.
Yeah, I could see that.
I just want you to be around. And it's hard because, like I've said a couple times, we're pretty broke, and he's out in the garage all the time to just maintain our lives.
Right.
And so he's not around a lot. He's gone a lot. And for me, it's quality time. So it's a struggle for me because I need him to be out there to be able to pay the bills.
Yeah.
But like my love language, I need him to be here with me.
Yeah, you don't even care that I'm like next to you. You just want me around.
I just want him around. I'm a happier person when he's just around.
Is that
just
true?
Knowing that he's here, yeah.
A lot of times I'll be around, and then she yells at me that she, like, don't you have garage work to do? She's trying to get rid of me. So
only when he's annoying me. But I feel like even though my love language is quality time and yours is, what'd you say, physical touch?
Yeah.
I feel like both of us
don't express those? Do
acts of service for the other one. Like, I'm always cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, whatever, and you're always out in the garage doing stuff for us,
or doing stuff in the house.
Yeah, or working on the house, yeah. So I think we both do acts of service, but that's neither of our love languages.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something we need to work on.
Maybe. I mean, we have gotten into fights about this before. You're
Yeah.
like, you don't love me. And I'm like, what do you mean? I did this, this, and that.
Yeah. But to me, that's not my love language.
Right.
I'd rather you be around.
So it's funny you were also kind of hung up on that question because I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is definitely coming.
Yeah, I was interested to see what your answer was going to be.
Mommy,
Yeah.
why do we have the house done if it's already done?
It's not done. The house is never done.
Oh, well, I'm sure, guys, you can tell. We live in an old house. This house was built in 1905.
Yeah.
It's 100 years old.
It's older than 100
Older than
years.
100, yeah. 100 and what,
But-
18?
Yeah, it's getting
125.
So yeah, there's always something that needs to be done in the house.
Yeah.
Always. There's rooms in the house that we haven't even finished. There's rooms we don't even use. Which makes us sound like jerks, like we're rich people. They're like, you guys have rooms you don't use, good for you. But
No, it's just,
I mean-
it takes a lot of money to refinish them.
no, that's just,
So we don't do it.
we got this house very cheap a long time
What?
ago.
You mean like you're still working on the fish room?
The fish room / office.
Your bedroom,
The attic.
The bedroom is already done.
you don't have any windows. The girls don't have real windows in their bedroom for
Only storm.
6 years.
There is no
And we live in the Northeast,
door.
so it gets kind of cold sometimes.
There is no door in my room.
Well, it's more of a pass-through door to get into another room.
There's just a lot to do. There's always a lot to do.
Mommy wants to add a door there.
I think we should.
Because the same thing happened to Mommy's room and her closet, just like my room and Mommy's closet.
Right.
That'll be good.
All right.
We have one question left. One
Okay.
question. Right?
Yeah?
Okay.
You gonna read it?
Sure. So it's number 14, the last question. Based on your marriage, what advice could you offer other couples that may help them in some way? And I know this one immediately. Separate blankets.
That is true. That is our advice to everyone.
I am so cold all the time, and he is
Uh-huh.
hot, and it used to always be a struggle. Plus, when he sleeps, he burritos himself, so I always had no covers, and I was so cold.
No burritos, Dad.
Daddy burritos in the blanket, and so I told him one day, I said, that's it. I'm getting my own blanket, and I have gotten better sleep ever since.
But
Well-
Mommy, you never sleep.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Since having children, I don't ever sleep. But...
Yeah, separate blankets is good because it's. We're about to graduate into separate mattresses too. I feel like this house is making us turn into like older, like going back in time.
Yeah.
Like soon we're gonna push them apart. We'll just push them together when we want to make more kids.
You mean like when you
Just
were
kidding, guys, we're done.
What's the matter with you? Something wrong with him.
No, but just the other day, she was saying she wanted a new mattress. I'm like, you know what? We're just going to buy 2 twin mattresses. You can have your firmness. I'll have mine. We'll have our own blankets. Perfect. All right, besides the blanket, which
Yeah.
is funny but very true.
What do you
else? What else do you think?
I don't just make time for each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've said a few times, like throughout this, like, just try to think of the perspective of your spouse, like how they see things, how they feel, and stuff like that. I feel like that's kind of important.
It's very important.
Be in tune with how they feel too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you think?
What'd you have written down there?
Well,
you have
I
written down
said it. Yeah,
separate
separate blankets, and just you sometimes have to work to remember why you fell in love with each other in the first place. Find things that you both enjoy doing together, and make time for each other.
Yeah, I think a marriage sometimes does take work.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to put in the work.
Yeah,
It's not always on coast. It's not always just easy. Sometimes it is hard. You have to want to be in it.
Ew, kisses. Yeah.
Cece hates when we kiss. Which, to me, you should love because it means your parents are happy and love each other.
Ew, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
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 All right. Well, we made it through the questions.
We did.
Hey.
Hey. All right, well, let's end it so everyone else can go finish enjoying their Saturday. I personally have to go back to work.
I'm going to go clean something, I guess. Big, exciting Saturday at the Fielitz
exciting
house.
Day, yeah. But, I mean, if you guys want to see more of me, just go to Willpower Garage. That's basically where I am all the time. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys, for stopping in, if you did stop into the live. And if you're watching this on, rerun.
On the replay.
On the replay. Thanks for watching through to this point.
Yeah.
Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up.
And
share it.
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to the channel. Like we said, we have a lot more content that we're getting ready to film, edit. Brittany's been working on a lot of video edits lately.
We got really behind, but we're catching up.
We did. But we got a bunch of videos, even ones with Cecilia. Got some science videos coming out, right?
I think that one's on Monday.
We're going to do some challenges.
Maybe open our adventure book at some point.
I know.
It's
not a coloring book.
You got my hair in
We need to
this
bust out Chelsea and the book and hit the road.
Yeah.
I want to squash it.
Okay.
Well, we gotta pick a day and do it.
Let's do it.
Today.
All right, guys.
Go back to work.
Let's end this. You have anything else to say?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day,
I love
everyone. I love you too. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Don't stop it till it
catches up.
Catches up. Yeah. Excuse me, Cece. Let me watch that. Ow. At least that's how it went the last time.
I wasn't in the video.